Hello.
Bored Marcus, thank you for the 6 months. Ryle, thank you for the prime.
I'm from Seattle, Washington, and I go by Starsmitten. I just like to stream video games.
Cute.
Bless you,
Oh,
my queen.
oh my gosh. Jennifer, thank you for the 5 months.
I was actually born in Korea. I lived there for like 4 years.
I love these shots.
And then I moved to the States. I was actually learning English in preschool in Korea. I think my parents were trying to set me up to come to America. However, you know, like learning a language in a school is completely different than trying to like apply it real time. And I just struggled a lot speaking English. And I struggled like making friends. It was the first time where I felt like I couldn't do anything on my own. Like I remember that as a 4-year-old, I was so like frustrated that I had to ask my mom, oh, how do I ask kids to like play with me or like hang out with me? And like she'd have to answer everything for me. And like there were so many times I would just like pronounce a bunch of words wrong because my parents were pronouncing words wrong. It was a struggle. It was a big struggle. I remember like begging my parents to take me back to Korea, but obviously that wasn't gonna happen. Not only was the
such a cool
move
shot
from like country to country really hard for me, we moved a lot. I moved to like 3-4 different elementary schools. I moved
a lot when I was young too.
To a completely different middle school, and at this middle school, basically these kids had known each other since they were like born. It was really jarring for me to get along with the kids because they had already like really grounded friend groups, and it was just so hard for me to like fit in with anyone.
I love
honestly
the
struggled
city
a lot
like
connecting
shot.
with people.
It's so cool.
Just because, you know, like cultural differences and stuff. And so I ended up just wanting to spend a lot of time to myself. I like let go of like trying to like get close to people. I
love this fit. It's cute.
Finish all my games.
My sister was sleep and eat, so my mom was thanking the heavens for this blessed
I think I grew up, like I had a Game Boy Color at the age of 5.
Oh yeah, we had Game Boy
And
Color
then
too.
I think I just kept with gaming ever since. I played like a couple of PC games here and there, like Age of Mythology, Zoo Tycoon, a little bit of StarCraft. The only reason why I played StarCraft is because my family, we were family friends with a lot of other households, and all the dads worked at Microsoft. And so they were kind of like low-key-ish gamers.
All the dads worked at Microsoft? Damn!
I never played it the proper way. I would literally play it on like multiplayer with me and my cousin, and I just slam all the cheats, like show me the money, like power overwhelming, black sheep wall, like all of that stuff. That's all I did. I just played with a bunch of cheats, but it was fun.
Pretty.
I think my first online game was MapleStory. I played MapleStory, I remember, because I was 11 and you had to be 13 to play MapleStory. So I lied about my age. I said I was born in like 1992 instead of 1994. So I played MapleStory when I was 11. But even then, I didn't really interact with online people too much. I actually played with my IRL friends. All my IRL friends like to play video games, so we grew up gaming together. So I never felt the need to like actually befriend people online. They were just all strangers to me. So since I've always liked gaming, all my friends in high school were people who also like to game. They introduced League of Legends to me in senior year of high school. So I told myself I wouldn't start until I finished my college.
I was treading dangerous waters when I was a young
that. I'm very responsible
feller.
despite my addictive personality. So I did my college apps, and then in January, I started League of Legends.
Young Celine. Oh my gosh, the blue hair. I like Celine's blue hair. I actually think blue looks really good on her.
2014, it was like a once a month kind of thing. But like through that, I made like a Twitter, and then I became friends with a couple of girls who are already in the Twitch scene and like played League of Legends. I became pretty close to Kimmy. Back then she was Angel's Kimmy, now she's Plushies. And she asked me to go to like Korea together randomly for her sponsor event. So I was like, sure, why not? Sounds fun. So I went to Korea with her. We became
I like that
really,
hairstyle
really close.
on Celine.
And in Korea, we met up with a league player named Busboy. I ended up translating a lot of things for her, translating things between the two of them. I just spent the entire time translating. And then Kimmy was like, you should do this for like your job. You're really
Celine
good
looks
at translating.
exponentially
like,
more Korean in previous
sure,
years.
I'm down. And so I just, like,
She
made a
looks
tweet
like
being like,
so
"Any
Korean. You know what I
esports team
mean?
looking for a
Like
translator?"
so
And the
Korean.
team
Like
up. And that's
every
when,
like I don't know. It's
had
like
my foot in
everything.
the door for like esports, I think.
So Korean. Everything. Yeah, straight out of a Korean drama.
After each one ended,
Not that
a
she
couple of my
isn't any
friends
less
pitched the
Korean,
idea of, like,
but
starting
she
a
looks
streamer house.
very Korean.
And so we made like Just Friends. It was a disaster. You can ask any of us, we'll all say it's a disaster. It was just because like, I think like a lot of people haven't had roommates before, that was one thing. The house functionally was a mess. But I was so busy trying to keep like the house together, I just had like no time to stream. And
wow,
so
this is
that was
old
just, like,
school.
a
Just
disaster.
Friends.
But it was fun.
I remember.
We all learned a lot.
I remember
and,
Just
you
Friends.
just become closer to people when you go through crap together. Everyone wanted to push streaming together. And so they just like encouraged me a lot, and they were like, I think you have potential. I think you really can do something with this.
Oh, I like
And
pink
just, like,
hair. Honestly, every
took
hair
that into
Celine
mine
looks
and
great.
started trying, I think. I didn't know if I could ever make it something profitable.
Hey, what's up, Xavier?
But it was definitely something I enjoyed. It was just like mixing a good balance of like being able to socialize with like my friends, like playing games with my friends, but also playing games.
Aww. Oh, this is Celine in Korea.
I would never have been able to do this by myself. Not a single bit. I would have either A, given up, B, never even found success.
Ooh, cosplay
C,
Celine.
It's just impossible to do something like this without a support group. Because the problems you face as a streamer in this industry are so unique and new. And if you don't have anyone to like talk to and understand about what's going on in all our lives, I think
Has Celine ever had really, really
like
long hair? I'm trying to remember.
Struggle and almost an impossible hurdle for a lot of people.
Her hair's pretty long hair.
The problems are so unique and new that I think we really all needed each other to kind of like overcome and get through everything. There's like a lot of things that like I think streamers understand what they feel from each other. Chat can say something and like they can be really desensitized and insensitive. If you bring that up with like an average person, they might be like, it's just an internet comment, like ignore it kind of thing. But it's like not that easy, and it's like stuff like that, like we understand that each other struggle with.
Watching
Everything in our environment is like socially so
We're watching
new
Celine's
that it's
Dignitas
just, like, new feelings, new emotions, new situations, and you just want to feel like
video.
understood.
I don't know why I said Sydney.
My love for video games, because I've just been gaming my entire life.
Honestly, I watch more streams than I stream myself. And the kind of streams I like are just like streams that give me a sense of comfort. I'm partnering with Verizon to do an upcoming cat stream.
Cat?
What it's gonna look like is just like me playing video games. There's gonna be a bunch of cats around me,
Oh
and they're
my
all
God.
available for adoption. And
Oh,
so I just
that
like to
sounds
give people
so
that kind of
cute.
feeling. I don't know, like I've always like struggled in feeling comfort growing up, just because
The dream.
I felt like
That
there was
is
like a
the
big
dream.
disconnect between me and just like people around me who didn't play video games. But now that there's like this world, like a place that people can resource of like for video games and like find people who have like similar understandings or similar interests, I really like giving people like that like a safe space to just like
Sergicus, thank you for the prime. Welcome
I
back.
don't know if we're supposed to be talking about this.
I love this hair color.
I might as well.
I just, for
Because
some
who knows,
reason,
maybe it'll
I
help
think I
someone.
just
I know,
really
like,
like
everyone's in, like,
Celine
one chat box,
with
but, like, everyone
cool
has like
colors.
lives I have no idea about.
Like blue,
and so for me, it's like
purple.
really important to connect to my community.
Looks
on
really
that
good.
level. Because like, I want them to feel just as
Cool
important
tones.
as, like,
You know
being,
what I
like,
think it
uniquely
is?
important.
It's because
What I've
Celine's
discovered
skin
with
tone
streaming
is
the
also more
coolest
on the
thing
cool
is to be able to
side.
share your experience. Experiencing success
Like her skin tone is
alone
cool
not
tone,
that
so
cool.
like
I
cool
think the
tone
cool thing about
colors
our
look
friend
really good
group,
with her
or just like
skin.
my community, just like everyone
with her
who's
face.
involved with me in like my success or their success, is that we're all experiencing success together, and it's like it's so cool to be able to see everyone's like timeline, to celebrate together. We're able to like look across and see like all our friends or like my community and be like, oh yeah, I remember that for you, or like, oh, that was such a good time. I think that's the best part.
Oh yeah,
So I don't
Celine
really
has
know what's to
God
come,
skin.
but I
She
think
has
whatever
the-
it is, because I have my friends in my community,
best
it's gonna be a
skin
good time.
out of the entire friend group, I think. Like Celine's skin is insanely nice. Hal Grandma, thank you for the 15 months. Yeah, she has insanely nice skin. I'm trying to think who else has really nice skin, but she has like porcelain skin. It's crazy.